Hare Krishna, my friends. It's me, Andrea. So nice to see you for another Krishna Kids story. Today, I'm going to tell you the story of Balaram's pastime with the donkey demon. Are you ready? Okay, let's get started. A long time ago, Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, was having pastimes in Vrindavan with his older brother, Balaram, and their cowherd boyfriends, the Gopas. Hare Krishna, everyone. And some of the things that they liked to do when they were together is that they would hear the peacocks strut, and they would see them strutting around, and they would make believe they were peacocks, and they would go around making noises. They would also hear the tigers roaring, roar, and they would make believe that they were tigers roaring, roar. Oh boy, they were scaring the other animals, and they were having so much fun. They would eat together and run and play. They would sleep and snuggle up with each other, massage each other, and just have so much fun. Well, one day, as they were having fun, 3 of Balaram and Krishna's bestest friends, Sri Dama, Subala, and Stoka Krishna, came up to Krishna and Balaram, and they said, "Please, Balaram and Krishna, we need your help." And of course, Balaram and Krishna, they're always happy to help their friends and their devotees. They're always happy to do so. So they said, "What's wrong?" And they said, "Well, far away, there's a forest called the Talavan forest, and it is full of fruits, and it smells so good. It smells so good, you could probably even smell it right now. Can you smell it?" "Oh, I smell the fruits. There's fruits on the trees, there's fruits on the ground, but no one can eat them." "Really?" they said. "Why can't anyone eat them?" Well, the Gopas told them, it turns out that there's a big bully of a demon, Dhenukasura, who's taken the form of a donkey, and he doesn't let anyone have the fruits on the trees or the fruits on the ground, and nobody can go there. There's not even any animals or birds because everyone's afraid of Dhenukasura, the donkey demon. So please, we're so hungry and we want to eat some of that fruit. Will you please help us? And of course, Balaram and Krishna were happy to help. So off they went to the Talavan forest, and the Gopas, they went with them, but they were a little bit farther behind. They were like, "Well, Krishna and Balaram, they're pretty good about dealing with demons, so we'll let them go first." So they were walking along, and then they saw the Talavan forest. Do you see it? It was full of palm trees, and the palm trees had fruit, and there was fruit all over the ground, and it smelled so wonderful. So Balaram went up to one of the palm trees, and with all his strength, he pulled it back, and whoosh, it swung. Because he's so strong, Balaram, right? Balaram is Ananta Shesha. He could hold the universe. So he's as strong as an elephant, if not more. And all the fruits came flying down. And they made so much noise as they came flying down that, do you know who heard it? Oh my! That looks like Dhenukasura, the donkey demon. He was not happy that someone had come into the Talavan forest and was trying to pick what he thought was his fruits. "Oh, you're so selfish, Dhenukasura." Well, he was so mad that he went up to Balaram and he kicked him in the chest. Balaram didn't care. He just stood there. Balaram is so strong. He doesn't really care if this donkey demon is kicking him in the chest. Well, that made the donkey demon Dhenukasura even angrier. And then he went to kick him again. Bah! And he kicked him in the chest. And again, Balaram was like, that felt like nothing. Well, the donkey demon got even angrier. And he went to kick him a 3rd time. But this time, Balaram was just getting annoyed with Dhenukasura. And he took him by his hind legs, and he spun him around. Do you want to see how? Do you want to see how he spins him around? Look, there's Dhenukasura, and he's gonna, whoa! Oh my goodness! Look at the spinning. And then he spun him so fast and spun him right into the at the top of the trees. Do you see how he's sitting on top of the trees? Oh, and it would look so silly. It looked like he was almost a fruit on top of the trees. Well, as soon as Denukasura had been liberated from his body, his other donkey demon friends started showing up. Hey, hey, who's messing around with our friend Denukasura? Well, at that point, Krishna and Balaram, they were ready for the fight. They're like, oh yeah? And then they started fighting with the donkey demons, all of them. And Balaram would grab one from the hind legs and spin him around and throw him into the tree. And then Krishna would grab another one by the hind legs and spin him around and throw him into the tree. And before you knew it, the Taliban forest, oh my goodness, just was full of donkey demons hanging off the top of trees. How silly. Well, now that the donkey demons weren't bothering anyone, now the Gopas could go and get the fruit. Oh, yay, we're so happy. Thank you, they said to Balaram and Krishna. Thank you so much for getting us the fruit from the Taliban forest. And soon not only the Gopas were getting fruit from the Taliban forest, but the other animals and the gopis and everybody else in Vrindavan could get all the fruit from the Taliban forest. Because sharing is caring, right? And we don't want to be like the donkey demon, not sharing. So after that pastime, Krishna and Balaram went home and their mothers were so happy to see them, and they gave them some food, some prasadam, and then they bathed them, and then they put them in their beds, and they sang them songs about their pastimes and all the lovely things they did, and they went to sleep. Okay, my friends, I hope you enjoyed hearing the story of how Krishna and Balaram dealt with that donkey demon Denukasura, and I hope to see you at the next Krishna Kids story. Haribo! Haribo!